this whole story is about the fact that she's leaving. She just sent me a text this morning that she wanted to speak to me, and then I called her. We had a long call, and so at the end of the day, she's leaving at the end of this month. But it's quite emotional, and it's a long story how we started. When I started Truehan, when I started this company, I started with one staff, and that was even before I registered the company. I didn't fully have an idea of what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to do something related to architecture, but I didn't know whether it was architecture, whether it was furniture design. And I was also looking for jobs too. I was also applying to jobs, so many jobs, different positions. And when I would apply, one problem I'll have is I wouldn't know what position to apply for, because I was an architect, but in my last role I was a chief operating officer. Before that I was a head of sales / head of design something as well. I've done so many roles. I've been a junior architect, so I didn't know what role I wanted to really apply for. I was looking through LinkedIn, and I knew I needed somebody to work with, At that time I was thinking of social media a lot, because social media was the rave then, so I was thinking of how to penetrate. I was already working on some designs and writing, but I just felt like there was someone else I needed, and I searched and I found someone who happened to be my current assistant. And this whole story is about the fact that she's leaving. She just sent me a text this morning that she wanted to speak to me, and then I called her. We had a long call, and so at the end of the day, she's leaving at the end of this month. But it's quite emotional, and it's a long story how we started. So I employed her as my virtual assistant. She started at first, and we built from there, from just working on captions. She's a copywriter, that was her part, from just working on captions to hiring. She was with us, and the funniest part of the story is that we have never ever met. Just think about that. We've never met face to face, never. She was my virtual assistant, and now she's leaving as she was the head of customer sales, customer care and sales representatives. She was the head of that department. So that's life, and she's been committed. That's one thing I like. She's been committed. She had some health issues, and that's part of the reason why she's having to leave now. But through all that, she's been committed. She's understood the business. She's built this business with me almost from scratch, because she has been a huge part. Hiring people, we've done it together, down to the fact that now we even have a head HR as a